call the meeting to order for the Cottrellville Township meeting for December 14th, 2022. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Can we get our roll call attendance, please?
Bev?
Yes, here.
Mary Agnes?
Here.
Tom?
Here.
Sherry? Here. Carl's absent.
Okay, the next item is the agenda approval. It's the one that I have already given you, plus a bunch of other add-ons. The first add-on is the request for payment for the warning siren project in the amount of $16,533.33. That will be coming out of the ARPA fund. Under F, new business, we have number 5 added to the list, explanation and request for board approval to waive the sewer charges on an address at 312 Broadbridge Court. The next item is number 6, request for approval for a utility billing policy for sewer adjustments. The Township Policy and Procedure number 22022-03, which was prepared by Deputy Clerk Michelle Abt. And there's also number 7. This is the request for reimbursement of a check to Barbara Schutt, the assessor for Cottrellville. It's her regular membership dues, and we've always paid those for her in the amount of $95. So, do we have a motion to approve the agenda as presented with the add-ons?
I make a motion to approve the agenda with the add-ons.
Okay. And do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, all in favor signify by saying aye with roll call vote, please.
Tom?
Yes.
Mary Agnes?
Yes,
Bev?
Yes.
Sherry? Yes.
motion carried. Thank you very much. Let's go on to the consent agenda. We have the board minutes from November 16th. We have the treasurer's reports, reconciliation of the tax account as of September 30th, the reconciliation of the general checking as of September 30th, cash summary report by account for September 30th, and the Cottrellville Township investment reports as of September 30th, 2022. That's also the approval of the clerk's reports, the revenue and expenditure reports beginning November 1st and ending November 30th. That's 24 pages. Project approval or approval of paychecks from November 1st through November 30th, 2022. The gross total in the amount of $27,197.72. The paychecks are number 3276 through 3298. The approval of accounts payable. Number 1, the opens were $496.26. The already paids were 40 checks. Checks number 21469 through 21508, 40 checks in the amount of $202,495.21. Number 3, it was 4 tax disbursements in the amount of $13,964.62. And then the grand total of the payables and the tax disbursements is item number 4, $216,459.83. We have the correspondence of the Marine City Area Fire Authority runs for November, and we have the Ira Township Fire runs for November that they take care of our township. And I do have a copy of the financial statement for the fire department. I picked it up last night. So, do we have any questions or concerns on this? Otherwise, I'll take a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented. Oh wait, I gotta add one more thing. C3C-1. That's the request for the payment of the warning siren in the amount of $16,533.33.
I'll make the motion.
Okay. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right. No questions or concerns? And we have a roll call vote, please.
Mary Agnes?
Yes.
Bev?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Sherry? Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. The next item is the open session. Is there anyone from the audience that wants to speak about anything that's on the agenda at this time? Okay. All right, the next is the unfinished business. The first item is the attorney has mapped out a strategy for the 7503 River Road. That's the building next to AJ's we're going to try and get them to take it down. We're waiting for the implement the paperwork to get it to begin so that everyone is notified at a public hearing. Then you can come at that time and speak. And I don't know, we'll probably have to get that address from Michelle too, for the gentleman in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's not listed on when they did the title search, they didn't find his name on it. And yet he's holding the paper on it, so. Okay, the next item is number 2. There was no word yet on the cleanup of Marine City Auto on the corner of M29 and Roberts Road, but it's the next one in the pile, she told me. She's our township attorney. All right, F, new business, is the first item is the request for approval of the superintendent's appointment of the 23-24 Cottrellville Township Board of Review. Now, I gave you those addresses, I think. Didn't I give you a bunch of addresses, you guys? Names and addresses? Yeah, maybe I didn't, maybe they're all
No,
here.
I got a copy from Barb.
Did
I don't
you?
have it
Okay.
with me in this packet here.
All right. I don't want these floating around because they got their phone numbers on it and their address, so just keep them. So I didn't put it in your package. So, the way the paperwork reads, we have to do this by December 1st. There are a 2-year, they probably all explained that to you already, but there's a 2-year term. What?
I know where he lives now.
And my cell number too.
So anyhow, as you know, Dennis Bazinski's been with us quite a long time. The gal that we lost, she lived across the street. She moved to Harson's Island, of all places, and she had to resign because she wasn't a local member. She was here, I think, 37 years.
Wow.
That she was here a long time. So she's going to be sadly missed. And then Bill Wright, William Wright lives on Broadbridge Road. He's also the current member. He's been here, I would say, maybe 6 or 7 years now. And I'm asking for Julianne Nickel. I came across her thanks to the clerk. She's married to the gentleman that helps serve Jeff on the election committee, so it works out real good. Jim Santer is another gentleman that I know quite well, and he's also going to be considered an alternate, and Jeff is going to be considered an alternate. So, if you have no objection, I would propose a motion to adopt all these 5 people and appoint them to the Cottrellville Township Board of Review for 2 years. January 1st, 2023 through December 31st, 2024.
I'll make the motion.
Oh, okay, I just
I'll
said I
second.
would.
Oh,
That's all right, it's okay, you can second though.
I'll second.
All right, very good. All right, all in favor signify by aye by roll call, vote please.
Tom,
Yes.
Bev,
Yes.
Mary Agnes.
Yes,
Sherry, yes.
Carl's absent. All right, the next item is, let's see, request for approval of invoice number 22034-05 dated 11/9/22 in the amount of $24,260 for engineering designs with the percentage completed for Water District Number 5. Lozon Road was $8,500, Shortcut Road was $9,600, McKinley was $5,100, and the extra connection on McKinley Road is $1,060. They got it nearly done. I should have it in my hands in January. And then we'll hold the public hearing, and we'll see if we can't get him to sharpen his pencil a little bit. If we can't, it may have to be held until it goes back to normal around here as far as purchasing of materials, because it's getting very expensive to do stuff. So, but the PCE still has to be paid. So I would move to make that payment.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor signify by aye, by roll call vote, please.
Tom?
Yes.
Bev?
Yes.
Mary Agnes?
Yes.
Sherry? Yes.
Okay, very good, thank you. Appreciate that. Next item is number 3, approval for a rental agreement for a new main copier in the office through Marco. It's for a choice of another, or I gave you both choices. There wasn't that much difference between the two, but the better deal between the two was the Sharp. And right now, what they're doing is offering a deal to municipalities, so that little bit saves us $30 a month. So, the other thing is we were checking to see what it would cost for folding and stuffing the envelopes and sticking them. So that was like $50 more a month, and it was like, I don't know, too much money.
Yeah.
So we just got one it's almost the same as the one we got. It's just a little less money. So,
What we got, we own, or we rent that one?
huh?
The copier we got now, we own, or we rent that one?
We rent it. It's for 5 years, but we can buy it for $1. But after 5 years, things start to go to pots. So, he recommended that we switch to this other brand. I don't know, but he said it was a deal that they were offering him through the company, through the manufacturer, so. But that saves the township about $2,370 over the 5-year lease. Do I have we have to, the lease was up the end of the month, but when I order the machine, it's not gonna come probably for 6 months, so. But we have to place the order, so. If, with your permission, I'd like to have a motion to approve this Sharp payment for $360.43 per month for 5 years.
I'll make the motion.
Okay?
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to lease the Sharp copier. All in favor signify by saying aye. By roll call vote, please.
Mary Agnes?
Yes.
Bev?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Sherry? Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you very much. The next item is request for permission to repair and maintenance of the Shortcut Road Park. Last month, I gave you a breakdown on everything, and then I pulled some more things out of it. I can get the mulch cheaper. I can get the dumpster for free, that sort of thing. So when we were done, I think last it was $45,000, and now it's down to $35,000. So it saved us a little money. The revised cost is $35,266.43. We didn't have to bring it back to the board, but at the request of the treasurer, or the clerk, she said she would feel better if we had an actual agreement that said what the, because I had them rerun everything again, all the paperwork's all brand new.
Yeah, 'cause we already voted on it and approved it at the higher price.
Yeah, and as long as it was lower, it would have been okay, but I just wanna make sure that our clerk is happy.
Well, this makes you look good, you're saving us all this money.
Yeah.
It's not election year, what the hell?
Well, yeah. You're on TV, you know.
I know.
Little kids are gonna hear that, swearing. Okay, all right. Do we have a motion to approve the new revised cost in the amount of $35,266.43? And this stuff will not come till spring of 2023.
I make a motion to approve that.
All right, and anyone want a second?
Sure, I'll second it.
All right, thank you very much. All in favor, signify by saying yes by roll call vote, please.
Mary Agnes?
Yes?
Bev?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Sherry? Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you again. Now, we'll go to number 5 on our new list. Okay, explanation and requests for board approval to waive the sewer charges for the third quarter 2022 for 312 Broadbridge Court, as it was determined that the water leak did not enter the sewer main. A copy of the invoice is attached. There's also a couple of, one is an explanation that I did, one is the deputy clerk, Michelle Apt, did the other one. And she's just wanting direction to make sure that there's also a copy of the actual invoice that was completed. When we totaled it up, it was Michelle wasn't here this day, so Nicole figured this out, and this is what we agreed on. The man was in the lobby to pay for it right then. And he did give us a check for $1,631.21. But I think the clerk and the treasurer want to make sure that this is approved by the township board. They didn't want me just doing this, so that's what I'm asking for.
That's what I was asking for.
So whichever one you want to, if you want to, at the bottom of this, I wrote, the agreement was presented to the township board on the 14th of December for determination along with the work descriptions prepared by Michelle Apt, Deputy Michelle Apt. A check in the amount of $1,631.21 was accepted by Deputy Nicole Hart if the township board decides not to waive the sewer fee from the account, the supervisor will have to make an attempt to obtain the money from Mr. Mobbs. So it's whatever you guys want to do.
Well, I'm making a motion to approve this waiver because it was verified by the sewer department that the water did not go into the sewer.
Well, that's all in the explanation,
I know,
yes.
but I
Yeah.
just saying it for the,
Public knowledge.
right.
We read it, yeah, it's been verified, and his average bills were way less than that, so it was a problem. It did go in the sewer, so I'm on board,
Was that a second?
yes.
All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please.
Mary Agnes?
Yes.
Bev?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Sherry? Yes.
Okay, motion carried. The next item is the request for utility billing policy and procedure adjustments for sewer adjustments. That's one that Michelle just wrote up, and she also did a nice application form for that. She put together all the things that come from other townships and kind of took the best of them and put them all on one page for us. The actual policy, we have to put a number on it yet, but it pretty well explains, self-explanatory if you had a chance to read it. She did give them the chance that this is something that can happen every 24 months. Most of them are only giving them a year. That can be changed if you don't like that, but I agree with Michelle that 24 months is a good number. We don't want this happening all the time, so. And it does include irrigation systems, watering of lawns, water siphoned operated pump and appliances. A lot of people have those siphon sump pumps now in the basement.
That means it will,
Huh?
it doesn't include those.
That's what I say, the adjustments will not.
Okay, I didn't hear
Yeah,
you say
those are
not.
things that,
Yeah.
well, it includes that it won't be done, yes. There's also filling of swimming pools, there's also premises that left abandoned or vacated without reasonable care for a plumbing system. So, and again, it gives us the chance to verify if the leak is in fact got into the system or if it just went out on the ground. It gives the DPW, the DPS, they get to give this the determination and if they want to approve the credit, and then it still has to be finalized by the township board. And then she'll write them back a note giving them either the credit or disapproval of the credit. And I guess I'll make the motion to approve the utility billing policy with the new application for billing adjustment,
I'll
for
second
sewer
it.
adjustments. You support?
Yep.
Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote, please.
Tom?
Yes.
Mary Agnes?
Yes.
Bev?
Yes.
Sherry? Yes.
Okay. Motion carried. I think I got any more.
The Barb's reimbursement.
Oh, okay. I lost a page here somewhere. Okay, there it is. There's, Barb Schutt is our assessor. She has, she pays $95 a year for regular membership dues to the Michigan Assessors Association, and we've always paid that for her. So she's paid it. She needs to be reimbursed for that.
I'll make a motion to reimburse Barb.
And I'd so move as well. I'll second. Okay? All in favor signify by saying aye by roll call vote.
Bev?
Yes.
Mary Agnes?
Yes?
Tom?
Yes.
Sherry? Yes.
Motion carried. All right, now I think we're done, aren't we? Sherry?
I think so.
Public comments.
Oh,
No public comments? Announcements? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Last month, we voted on sending, Nicole to, was it Traverse City or someplace up north, where was it? Was it
Wow, it's
Traverse
on the
City?
tip of my tongue, no.
I don't know.
I
Huh?
can't think of.
Gaylord?
No?
Yes, Gaylord.
Was it Gaylord? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was further north than that. Anyhow, they had a program for treasurers and deputy treasurers, and she requested if she could go, and we agreed to send her up to the cost of $300. She did ask her, she's also the treasurer of, she's our deputy treasurer, but she's also the treasurer of East China Township, and they have come up with paying for everything except the actual course. And so she saved us about $100, so it'll be, instead of paying up to $300, we only have to pay less than $200, so I want to thank her for that, too. And I don't think, what about board comments? You guys want to talk about anything? You, who? Bev?
Nope.
Nope. You guys all set? All right. So then I'll entertain a motion to adjourn, please, at 7:51.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, I'll support. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Good night. Thank you for sharing your evening with us.